Welcome to CathyDslayt's SRC4U Zoom call for February 11th, 2021. To get started with the SRC4U Zoom call, we're going to come down here and look for this banner right here where it says click here and remember this password. We're going to allow. We're going to type in that password and then we're going to join the call. And we'll wait for Cathy to open the room up. She'll be with us momentarily. Cathy has opened up the room and we're going to join with video, or join without video, excuse me.
Okay, well, let's get started with, we did clear all that stuff yesterday, so let's get in and see where we are. And I will not be here tomorrow. I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to hear someone in Orlando who speaks in terms of using words for healing. So I'll keep you posted what's learned. But I'll be back Monday. Let's see if we want to, as a group, add anything. Our businesses and our cities. Well, let's just put that in, and obviously if you're working on yourself, you spell out your city, but that for the group. And we want to load a name image. No. Well, I don't know if anybody's still doing that tapping for the miracle, but if you are, if you've been doing it all week, you may have seen some results by now. Because that's the feedback I'm getting.
Yep.
Very exciting. Somebody, I can't remember who now. Oh, yeah, I do. It was Dr. Kersey, was talking about Plato and the story about change. Do you remember that? Does anybody else remember that? I did not till he brought it up.
No.
And it kind of is along the lines of what we're doing, but let's just check the clearings first. Okay, so you see, the more we get our voltage up, we're handling a lot of that clearing ourselves. So you might have noticed all the zeros when we first started doing it, then that started to ebb. And some days we don't need it at all. Remember the wonder click too, if anything were necessary, is going to be clearing. But I find that interesting, personally. Anyway, the clearing story by Plato is the people that lived in a cave, but all they did was they faced the wall and all they could see was the shadows from the fire. And someone actually got out of the cave and tried to tell them, oh my goodness, there's a whole new world out there. And of course, that didn't work out well for the person trying to do the informing. So I kind of think that's how it is working with energy. We have a whole new world here, but a lot of people, they just can't accept it. And apparently that is, applies to many other things as well, not just energy work. Injury. Get out of there. This thing is driving me nuts. Vitamins. And it's a good thing I'm going to that words thing because I don't want anything to drive me nuts. So you watch how we do with our words. Vitamins and then heart. I'm going to do the heart one later because that takes like 7 or 8 minutes to load. And look at that. We're in pretty strong shape today. We had some deep work Tuesday and Wednesday, but today let's just do the Wonder Click, and then we'll probably go into the Pro Tools. Did anybody do that implant scan, in the eye release scan?
No, I haven't done it yet.
That is an amazing scan. I don't remember where I got that, but it is really something.
Yeah, especially with all the nanotechnology that's out there, you know, just having
it was just really something. So I did it on a few people. And let's see where we are. Western pathogens. Since we did ask for the heart in the way of personal options, let's look in here at the cardiac muscle. That's significant. Let's see. Don't necessarily need the Pro Tools. Let's just do. No? It looks like this will handle it. Hypothalamus. It's always a big one too. Interesting words to ponder. Did you hear they took the word gullible out of the dictionary? I don't know what some of these are trying to tell us. Flexibility and wisdom. Self-esteem issues. Let's look at that. So that the stress factor is digestion, even though we don't seem to want to do any Pro Tools. Let's do a couple just to see the emotions, especially. A lot of times that's the factor. Let's go ahead. This it? Yeah. Okay, so again, tied into some herniations, some allergies. Let's look at seething. That's an interesting one. And you can see here, look at the negativity, the adrenal glands, the pituitary gland. We actually had a few interesting emotional issues. Self-esteem issues. I think I got that one in there. We got a little hint about gullible, so let's put gullible in there. And that, you know, to me anyway, is you don't believe anything unless you check it for yourself. So we've got some stress here. The ego, which is our computer operator, it doesn't want to make changes. We've got the brain. There we have some spiritual, so might as well go in and do the prayer warrior today. Let's take a look at that. Let's finish. So again, we're looking pretty clean. Got some psychic clearing, some spiritual deviation, some emotional clearing. I had a feeling the emotional probably will. And see, we're asking for 8 hours, so it's not like demonic or anomaly or any of that, but there's some stress there. And then I'm going to let this one run for a few days, and let's see what we could add. How about we clear any destructive energy frequencies?
Most definitely.
And what we're going to do, we can leave this on. That kind of covers it, it seems. Taking a lot of this energy. This is a fun one. Do you all ever work with this God's Court?
I've done it.
Yeah, it's rather interesting. If we go in, let's just put client group. What kind of case would we like to do today? Any thoughts? I'm going to give a thought. How about suppression of natural cures?
Yes.
Sounds good. Yep.
Let's go ahead, and there's this Nina that has given me this information on some of these clearings. Apparently repeating 9 times is very powerful, so let's just let it go. It is kind of entertaining to watch this thing because the jury comes out and removing the ego, which is our computer operator that sometimes is hesitant to get some new programming. The forgiveness is crucial. We're looking pretty good there. Okay, come on. We're doing a lot of clearing on this. Okay, it's running it again, so I'll let that keep running. I thought we'd see the part where the jury comes out, but that hasn't happened. And you have an idea of the types of things that come. We're working on bladder meridians, not gallbladder. This is interesting, the strengthening powers. I just added strength to the long list with the code this morning. Being reminded of a lot of promises here. Still going here, so let that be. And we're set. So that's it for today. I won't be here tomorrow. I'll have my SRC with me and do our work, but just no Zoom. So I hope everybody has a great weekend and a lot of positive experiences. Take care.
Thank you. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on the SRC4U software call for February 11th, 2021. We look forward to seeing you again. Till then, take care and be well.